Hello, Glukovich, you want to know. Feet, the greatest ships survive the most turbulent storms. Excuse me, my good streamer. I shan't wish the inconvenience of an untimely interruption upon you, but I must humbly point out, feet.
Hello, can you hear me? How do I sound? No longer a robot voice. Okay, maybe a little robot voice. Yeah, I couldn't use it as training data. It sounds cute though, right? I don't think anybody else has this one. Maybe, I don't know. We're trying it out for a stream. Hi, Armchair Wizard. Oh, I can say everybody's names correctly now. Hi, Glukovich. Closer. I can say everybody's names better now. Hi, Eproe. Hi, Rinspin. Hi, King Potato. Hold on, did I miss anybody? I'm not sure. I did it out of order. Why'd I do it out of order? No, no, no! Rinspin, yes. I'm a little nervous. It's like debut all over again.
Test.
The TTS works. Hooray! I wasn't sure if it worked on the starting stream. I saw somebody do an 8-ball. But I wasn't sure. I didn't have my headphones in. This kind of sounds like TTS, in a way. Oh, wow, somebody already has enough for it? Okay, hold on. Somebody activated rules. Ow! Somebody activated Rule 63. Why would you do that? The hit's terrible. Alright, hold on. We'll honor the Rule 63. I was not expecting somebody to be able to reach it this early.
Alright, hello. I'm a boy now. You did this to me. Why would you do this? Don't you know it's 63 beads? Can't believe you would pay for this. Ha, ha, ha. Now you're gonna have to listen to this. Sucks to be you. Ah. I had it for 5 minutes, but I don't have a timer, so I'm just going to do it for a little bit. Anyways, I guess we'll talk about the voice that I'm not using. It's... Oh my god. This is gonna be the most scuffed stream ever, guys. I'm gonna give everybody a headache. I'm sorry. So the voice that I was just using, I trained myself and set my GPU on fire. "6 hours. That's how long it took. I was expecting it to take 2. Which is a a lot shorter. At what temp? Oh yeah, so. It maxed out around 67 degrees Celsius. But that's when it wasn't crashing. I actually realized that I was doing something completely wrong, and that's why it was crashing. This is Brandon. At least that's the name that I got from it. I think there's more than one Brandon. I didn't test any of the male voices before I picked one, so I'm glad we got one. That doesn't sound too offensive. Oh, the one that I trained, I can't say. Legally, I can't say. Otherwise, I might get in big duty trouble. Some people might be able to guess. I don't know, it's a little obscure. Not that obscure. Alright, I think I'm done with this voice. Has it been 5 minutes? I think it's been 5 minutes. I don't know. Everything seems like it's a long time for me. Now I'm on stream time. Alright, hold on, let me switch. I wasn't expecting this when I was using a different program. Why is this open? Alright, goodbye Brandon. Say goodbye to Brandon, everybody.
Hi, testing. Am I back? Anyways, the idea is that I wanted to test this out for a stream. Just one stream. Just to kind of see how it feels, how you guys like. I might not end up sticking with this particular voice. Long term, I would want to commission one if I want to use it for my model, you know? That would be like the ethical and correct thing to do. But there's no point in spending money if I don't know that people are gonna like it or hate it. There's a lot of hate towards AI voices, and I can see why. They're not always the most pleasant on the ears. I was debating using a more lolly voice, but it was killing my ears, to be honest. It's just so high pitch. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, towards the end of the stream, I'm going to create a poll. And we'll get to vote, and it's not gonna be binding, so... It's just gonna give me like an idea of what people's thoughts are. It's like everybody hates it, that I'll go back to STTS. Oh, it's getting kind of stuttery right now. I can alter the pitch. So the thing is that it's trained at a certain pitch. So if you speak too differently from that pitch, or you change your pitch a lot, it kind of gets weird. And my pitch is already pretty naturally high, so... Yeah. Old STTS, that gets stuck a lot. At least you guys can understand me. But I could tell, at least on my end, it sounds a little choppy sometimes. But like, compared to 10 years ago, this is fantastic. So, it'll only get better, and admittedly, I'm not very good at using it yet. Oh, I can laugh. I always forget I can laugh now. Oh, and I can sing. I can sing now. Not very well, but I can, in fact, sing very simple songs. I actually did one song earlier just to test. And it turned out pretty good. I don't know if I'll sing on stream, though. I'm a little nervous even just talking to you guys, to be honest. It also picks up every single breath I take, which is making me very self-conscious. Yeah, he can hear me breathe. It doesn't pick it up super well, though. Or rather, it does, but it doesn't process it very well. It, like, tries to change the pitch of my breath, which is not what you want. Breath doesn't have a pitch, or does it? Does it? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. I'm just playing with matches. So yeah, I guess if breath is a noise, it must have a pitch. But yeah, I tested, I traded this one, because I couldn't find one like this. That was still high pitched, but not like ear-splittingly pitched. So hopefully this one's good. Oh no, we're stuck with the subtitles. The subtitles are gonna be there forever. What are we gonna do? Everybody panic! Brandon, he won't go away. There we go, I got rid of him. We took him out back and shot him. drops from one. Oh my god, that laugh was kind of creepy. Oh, I guess I could hide the layer. You're very smart, Gluck. I opened up the program so I could change the text. But I could have just, like, hit one button on my OBS.
Now we are become TTS, the speaker of words.
Wait, did it just say test? That's not what I told it to do. I told it to tell me what you guys were saying in text. Mr. Touchy-Feely is slacking. Okay, honestly, I've got like 8 bots holding this thing together. It could be anything right now. You guys should see my taskbar. It's kinda nuts. I had to pin everything because I kept losing track of it. My taskbar is worse than my tabs. Also, one downside to this. I can no longer have my AC on. It won't work anymore, because it takes up all of that noise. It tries to translate it, and you just get like this weird high-pitched stuttering. It doesn't help. It does not help. I've gotten so spoiled being able to have the AC on while I'm talking. Can we hear? Do you guys want to hear? Do you guys want to hear what it sounds like when my AC is running? Yeah, I could show you guys. Give me 1 second. So the big problem is that it has a really hard time differentiating when I speak. And so it starts stuttering and stuttering and stuttering. Okay, now it's not doing it. Why isn't it doing it now? What the fuck? Oh, there it is. There it is. You hear that? It like makes me quiet and loud and quiet and loud. It's like trying to figure out where my voice is. Is it? You guys can't hear it? Is it just me? Am I the only one who hears it? Oh, wow. Oh, wait. My AC just got louder. Hold on, let's see if it works now. Oh, yeah, need the music? How's that? You guys hear it better? Oh, aha! See what I'm saying? Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just on my end. That's neat. If nobody else can hear it, I guess it doesn't matter if it sounds fucked up on my end. Noise gate? What the fuck's noise gate? I don't know anything about anything. I am using technology I do not understand. I should not be allowed to have machine learning technology. I am going to start the apocalypse on accident. I still cannot get over the way my laugh sounds, though. What the fuck? Oh, that's good, that's good. I don't know why it's coming back in the monitoring then. Kinda makes it sound like my voice cracks a bit. Or just gets like quieter or louder. I don't know. But if you guys think it's fine, it's fine. I didn't notice it as much when I recorded, so maybe it's OBS. Maybe OBS fixed it. Oh, yeah. I did notice. Okay, so if you guys change scenes. Oh, you guys are winning behind the scenes stuff now. When you guys change scenes in OBS, it doesn't know how to crossfade for the user, like for me. Like I hear both songs from both scenes at the same time. And it's the most jarring thing at first, because you're like, oh my god, is everybody gonna hear that? That sounds shit. But it turns out, no, it fixes it for everybody else, just not the user. So I was like looking for a way to fix a problem that was not existing. It was not an issue, it just sounded like there was an issue. I guess it's kinda, it baited me. I mean, I think we should probably do some pixel art. Maybe, I don't know. It will be nice not having to type. Oh, and because it's all running on my computer, I don't have to worry about network issues. For like, my actual voice. Which, that's a huge plus. Could I create a shortcut of the source? Not the same source? You can Google it when you're changing scenes. Like, it's not... If you have monitoring up for both scenes... Oh, music's on. Hold on, let me play the music again. Yeah. If you try it, let me know if you get the problem too. There has to be 2 different audios that aren't on each other's scenes. And then you'll get the problem. You'll hear that 2 songs will play at the same time. And it's a bit jarring, but it doesn't happen. Yeah, did you guys even hear that? Did you guys hear me talking just now? It's like really quiet again. Yeah. I feel like this only happens when the AC is on, and I don't know why. I'm assuming it's because it's not picking up that I start talking until midway through. Or something along those lines. Maybe if I shout, it'll be better. That did work, actually. I just need to shout as loud as I can. It was in the red. I don't know if red is bad. Let me turn the AC back off, because it's distracting me to not hear my own voice. Well, Glekovich, if you know what it might be, then let me know. Like after stream. Because I have no idea. It might just think that like half of what I say is too low and is part of the AC. But I'm not really sure how to fix that other than screaming? There we go. There we go. Yeah, I'm completely turning it off. I only stream for like 2 hours most of the time, so hopefully it's not that bad. But it is a definite downside. Oh, mine is loud as shit. It's so loud. It's a portable one. So it's like inside the room too. I don't know if I can set a manual fan. I should try it. I'll look around to see if there's an option for it. Anywho, we're trying to do a couple simple pixel fixes. Oh, I wanted to mention before I forget. Saturday stream. We were supposed to do Super Shando World. But I've decided I'm going to do another modding stream on Saturday. At least this Saturday. I want to see if... Oh, so I might be doing a collab. And I'm gonna mod Super Mario World. And I thought it would make sense to do like a Super Mario World stream and then another Super Mario World stream. I mean, I would get boring, right? Especially if all I'm changing are the sprites. Oh, no date, no date. Not currently. We just started talking about it, but I want to finish the mod before we pick a date. So probably a little while out. But the more modding streams I can do for it, the faster it'll happen. And, I mean, it's a lot simpler of a mod than Pokemon, to be honest. There's only, like, 2 characters you have to change. I mean, those 2 characters have, like, 100 sprites, but we've already done about 100 sprites for this game. Mostly off-stream. Hahaha. Yeah. I could show you guys if you want. Oh, let me see if I can pull up the sprite sheet. You guys can see what we're gonna do on Saturday. There you go, see? We just gotta make all of these sprites again. Won't be that hard. I mean, it's mostly following a template, so it's not that bad. And I did it for Shadow already, so I already know what I'm doing. But I thought it would be fun. And I really want... Okay, this is gonna sound... This is gonna sound a little dumb. But I really want to make mods that other VTubers will play. And this one wants to play this one, so I want to make it. I want to make it for her. Yeah. I mean, sometimes I want to make mods just because I like the VTuber so much that it doesn't even matter if they play it on stream or not. But this one wants to play it on stream, and I was like, that's cool. Yeah, so like, fuck yeah, let's do it. And quite frankly, if I play Shondo, Super Shondo World, it's a little lame. I already know everything about the game. Like, I had the same problem with, like, do I stream Shandomon? Like, I want people to see it, but Shadow doesn't really like Pokemon. And I'm like, I can't play it. I know everything about it. It'd just be like the most self-masturbatory thing. It's just like, oh, here's where I did this. Oh, I wonder what this NPC's gonna say. There'd be no surprises. Yeah, it's a little weird. That's why I kind of wanted to do the Twitch Plays Shandomon. Because then other people get to play it and discover random shit about it, and it's like... It's a much more fulfilling experience as a creator. But I think we need like way more people. Because otherwise it's like really, it's barely Twitch plays. It's just kind of like, you know what I mean? Like it's just like playing it worse than if you guys just downloaded it and played it. Maybe I'll do that. That might be a plan. A limited showcase where I kind of just like play a portion of the game, not the whole game. But there are so many VTubers that I kind of want to show them all off because the art in there is amazing. Wait, did that Lily one? Did I show you guys the Lily one? Wait, shit, let me see if I can't. Okay, we're this stream is going off the rails. We're going off the rails. That's okay, that's okay. Who said streams had to be structural and easy to follow? Yeah, fuck that, fuck that. We're all about chaos here, guys. All about chaos. Chaos and waifus. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Alright. If I do this... will you guys be able to see it? Ah, yeah, there you go. Because I've been working on this for a while off stream too. You guys can see a little bit of the progress. I'm just gonna speed through this because I didn't do anything with fucking Professor, whatever his name is. Fuck that guy. Look it! We've got an Alice spray. Ignore the fact that Alice is a boy. I'm sorry you guys had to find out this. You had to find out this way. Don't tell Alice. Don't tell Alice that she's a boy now. She would get really upset. We can actually change this later. And look at this. Isn't this a pretty one? I want to make this one at the same quality. Oh, yeah, you're right. Hold on. There you go. Now you guys can see yourselves. Hello, chat. Say hello to chat, guys. I already did, so you have to say hello. His lats make me laugh. Alright, yeah, so these sprites were actually from Shandomon. Look at we've got a walking sprite. And oh my god, and we've got to the point where Alice and Lily can meet each other. Their dialogue is still the same. But that can be changed eventually. I know, right? Isn't she cute? She has the best. She has the best color palette. Her color palette matches Pokemon so well. Like, you think that she was a Pokemon trainer in real life. Well, let's change the clock and then go meet Alice. Look at, she has a little frog on her shirt. So fucking cute. Yeah, that whole dad plotline's gonna change too. Unfortunately, all of the exclamation and random, there's a bunch of different expressions. Yeah, they're all tied to the same color palettes as the actual trainers themselves, as the protagonists, so they get all fucked up. It's Alice! Hooray! Actually, I kind of like that dialogue where Alice is like, I didn't know you were a girl. Because Lily is kind of tomboyish. But in a cute way. In a very little sister way. Yeah, it's not perfect. That's partly what we're gonna be doing today, is fixing some sprites. The left and right animation's a little shit. Also, the sleeves are disappearing. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about the black outline for the walking forward. But the side-to-side one, that could be fixed. Oh shit, which one did I do for Lily? I don't think I did the mock bike for Lily yet. Ah, look away, look away! Lily changed forms. She's no longer the cute Imoutos that I love. She does have a cool bike now, though. Her legs do little crazy shit, though. And her back could be fixed. And I want to fix her hair. Cause her hair, that hair side, that's all shit. I can make that straight. Let's make that straight. I like it better on her walking animation. But otherwise, it looks pretty good. Also, I'll show you her battle animation now. Because I've been working on that for both of them. But Lily's is my least favorite so far. You guys will see why in a second. I'll show you. Alright, watch really closely because I can show you this once. Yeah, it's not great. I like the freckles. The hair? I probably should just left a solid color, let's be honest. I was trying to get fancy. Like, this part is really shitty looking, but the top... The top part's all good. I actually like the top. But yeah, she could throw a Pokeball. We did it. Yes, that's about how far I've gotten. We're making some good time, though. So I wanna make it so her side hair looks better. So wait, what was the problem? She has, oh, this brown. Yeah, that brown is no good. We gotta fix that. I don't know how to fix that, though. Oh yeah, and see, here's we're making the sleeves disappear. Where it really shouldn't disappear. Should just be like that, I guess. And I think we could go with some... Oh. Do we do this? No, that looks shitty. Oh, okay, I know. We gotta take the black outlines out of this, probably. That looks better. There we go. That should look a little bit better. And is there a way for me to make this darker? I don't have a darker color for her back of the head, unfortunately. Which makes me a little sad. Middle post is missing outlines? So when you say middle pose, I don't know how far back you're talking. I'm sorry. On side, idle hand, missing borders too. Oh yeah, this one. So I could do that. Although I'm I'm not convinced it looks better. Wait, what colors were here? I think that was the color. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, wait. We had this here. Yeah, it gives it a little bit of weight, but I want to make sure that we could see her shirt underneath. Oh, but this could probably get gotten rid of. Let's try getting rid of this. Let's get rid of the outlines on the legs. Because the outlines on the legs look kind of stupid. It's creating a lot of inconsistency. My voice is cracking. I think it helps if I speak in a much higher pitch sometimes. Oh, and let's make this wider. No, let's not. Let's keep it thin. Alright, we'll try this one next. Other characters? Yeah, maybe. Okay, and then this one, we can just... I just want to remove... that side hair, because the side hair looks kind of stupid. That looks way better. Okie dokie. Starting to sound like I'm out of breath. Oh, I was watching Mushoku Sensei today. That's a really funny show. I want to watch more of it. Because I really enjoyed it. Have you guys watched Mushoku Sensei? Do you guys have like a favorite character or anything? I like... What's her name? Sylvie? Sylphie? I like her. She's cute. She's so fucking precious. Although I'll be honest, she did fool me. Oh, you haven't seen it? It's really good. I liked it. I still have a lot of episodes to go. Literally, as soon as the stream is done, I'm watching more. God, this laugh. I'm actually dying. Okay, I think I've got most of the high side hairs done. Oh, we've got to do the underwater ones at some point, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it gets me. It gets... Oh, so I was trying Sagiri's voice. Which I can say because I'm not going to use it on stream. But I realized that in order to sound like the character, I had to speak in this like super overly sexual way. Cause she's just moaning and making noise all the time. It's like, Oni-chan. That's the only way to actually make her voice sound like her voice. It's just moan into the camera, or into the microphone. It made me realize just how much moaning she does. Just like, I tried Anya's too. And that one actually sounded really good, but it had a very limited range. You basically have one mode, extremely happy and excited toddler. And sometimes you need more range than that. Like, I want to be yandere. We've enraged. I actually don't remember which one that is. It doesn't show up on mine. Because I'm looking at it through OBS. I wonder if there's a way to make it work in OBS, actually. That'd be really nice. Yes, it has a delay. Although, so I do this with TTS too. It also has a big delay. TTS and STTS. And the reason you use it that way is because I need to act with my model when the actual voice is coming across. Otherwise, it just looks like I'm going. And then some works come. Although I'm not very good at it yet, so sometimes it looks like that anyways. I'm trying to get better though. It's also why singing is so hard. So when I'm singing, I turn monitoring off. Because otherwise I get distracted by someone singing off-key. Well, yeah, if I want to use full range, I could not use a voice changer. That's always a possibility. The reason I do is because I really want the privacy of not using my real voice. I have the kinds of jobs that this would be really problematic if people found out. Like who? And it's not like I think anybody would find out who I am at this time. But, like, imagine if somehow I blew up and it got really big. If I had my real voice out there, then people... Like, you can't ever get rid of that once it's out there. I mean, you got pretty decent range of pitches. Like, I could probably sing ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Yeah, see? It's not too bad. The problem is that by the time I get through the alphabet, I'm hearing ABCs. And it throws me completely off. But I actually think that's probably one of the best uses for this technology is to make music videos. Because then you can, it doesn't matter if it sounds scuffed, you just pick the ones that don't sound scuff. And then you just edit it afterwards. It's like, when I'm live, I can't choose which voices to use. But in a studio, if I say the same line like 5 times, one of them's gonna sound perfect. And it's just getting used to being good at speaking the perfect line the first time. That's the hard part, it's bridging that gap. I mean, keys are kind of relative. You can sing things on a different scale than they're normally intended, and it's fine. You could sing something in A sharp or B minor, and it'll sound the same. I mean, it'll just sound like it's in a different key. Oh yeah, I mean, I couldn't sing... I couldn't sing to music live, that is for sure. Because by the time I'm finished hearing the song, you guys will... I am on a 2.5 second delay. I could probably... I mean, there's probably a way, because it's pretty predictably timed. I don't know if it's exact enough, but you could play the music live on my end, and then... play it 2.5 seconds delayed on Streamer's end, and then by that time my voice will... match up sorta closely? Probably not that closely. But if I sing it a cappella, Then I could just match it to voices for a video anyways, like after the fact. Just cut it up. Oh yeah, for sure. I could definitely set a delay. The problem is I'm not really sure how consistent the delay is. Hi, Traveler. Hi, Traveler. Yeah, this whole thing will get better with practice. I've had less than an hour of practice. I literally finished training this AI at 5 o'clock. It was like, oh, I'm gonna start streaming in an hour. I have to prepare. Right? It took 6 hours to train this AI. Could you guys imagine if I didn't have it up in time, or if this model was shit? I would be so devastated. Be like, no, I have to use my normal voice for the stream. I made promises. Wait, this is not the stream we were looking at. We're doing that on Saturday. Right. I guess I should do the Alice fishing pole. So it uses only your local resources for AI-generated voice? Yes. Yes. You can use online, but it's very unreliably. I mean, it's probably fun. It's probably fine if you're recording. Yeah. If you do it over the server. So there is a server that you can use. But the problem with doing it over the server is the same thing with STTS. There's a huge variability in the amount of time it takes. And there's always a chance it just doesn't. Which was what I was having a problem with STTS. So I'm running it all locally. But the server does sound a bit cleaner, it's just the delays are all over the place. Yeah, if it's run locally, it should delay the same every time. But when it starts and stops might be different. I'm not really sure. Part of the problem is I don't know what I'm doing. So I haven't had a chance to test to see if the delay is consistent. Yeah, it needs more testing. That's what we're here for. Here to start testing to see if things are good. And so far, I'm lukewarm on it. I could go either way. I definitely see pros and cons to doing things both ways. Honestly, if I had a local STTS, I might consider using it. Because my biggest problems with STTS are... it's... all of the inconsistencies we've been having. Also, if I could train on a bigger data set, that would be great. Then I could say more names. Because it's really... I mean, it makes me sad that I can't say your guys' names easily. I want to be able to say, "Hi, Traveler. Hi, Glukovich." And I don't want to have to stop to type to do so, because that's awkward. You know, I just want to be like, hey guys. How are you? Yeah, with STTS. If I was running that locally, and I was a better programmer, then maybe I could figure out a way to do that. And I might be okay with that, especially if I could do things like pre-record laughs. Or maybe even like just change my tone with like a hotkey. Some voices come with like angry or sarcastic. But you have to manually change them. And that's all. It's supposed to be hands-free, but it's not. Yeah, sometimes I want to tell a joke, but I'm not sure if it'll come across as a joke. Or at least with this, if I put you with a really serious face. Like you guys could tell it's a serious tone. Super serious. All of my jokes in STTS have to be deadpan delivered. Otherwise, they make no sense. Because that's how they're gonna get delivered whether I like it or not. Shit, what am I doing? I'm not even paying attention. Now I know how all artist streamers feel. They never get anything done. I mean, it's a boy with Alice's head on it. I'm not sure how it's supposed to feel. I'm just glad it's in low res. Okay, we don't need this backpack. This backpack is unnecessary. We do need this. Okay, it's supposed to go down one more. this color? I feel like we do. At least for now. Did I forget to give Alice arms? It looks like she has no arms in this one. Oh yeah, and every time... Never mind. I don't want to say it. I'm not ready to share. Maybe you guys will notice on your own. I could say sussy in the correct French. I can't say any other words in a correct pronunciation, though. I could say sussy, though. So that's a win. I call that a win. Alright, Lisa, focus. We got this. We gotta finish one sprite. Alright, that's our goal for this stream. Finish one sprite. I think it might be impossible, but we're gonna try. Can I say everything in an English accent? I think this is supposed to be... pseudo-Japanese accent? I think I can say a lot of Japanese words pretty fluently. Kawaii. What, is it an English accent? No R sound? Well, it is an English voice. So this is based off of all English training, but there is a lot of Japanese words that they say. So it's possible that it could probably be used for some Japanese. For some Japanese models. Yari yari daze? Yara days? I don't know how you're actually supposed to pronounce that. What the hell is a Yara? Year days? Like, well? Oh, is that Japanese? Am I supposed to pronounce it like a Japanese would pronounce that? Or am I supposed to pronounce it like an English person would pronounce that? Because I speak English. Oh, okay, ha ha ha. Yari yari dase. That's how they'll pronounce. Look, I have no idea what that says. It would probably crash my STTS, though. Actually, let's try it. Guys, you want to see if my STTS will crash? Let's see what it says. Gluck, is this gonna get me banned? have no idea what it says, so... Honor system. Probably nothing? What the fuck does that mean? Is this gibberish? Is this just gibberish? Okay, hold on, what does it say? Well, to be fair, it does think that I was speaking English. What if I change it to Japanese? Give me a second. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. If I try to change this language too, there's so many settings, guys. Right, let's try Japanese voice. Maybe a Japanese voice will be able to pronounce it.
やれやれ、だぜ。
Oh, it worked!
Wait. これは日本語のアクセントのように聞こえるのだろうが。
Wait, does this translate what I write? Hold on, I gotta try a language that I actually know. We're gaming, guys. Give me a second. Hold on. Alright. Let's pick a Spanish voice. Alright, and then let's do English. We're gonna start speaking English, and then we're gonna change it to Japanese. Or Spanish.
Hola, mi nombre es Lisa Lavid.
Is not correct. Like, it tried to. It was not the translation I thought it was gonna give.
Odio los pantalones.
That was pretty close. That's good. Yeah, it translates what I say. It translates what I say to Spanish. But it's not perfect. Oh yeah, it's because I'm leaning over to type, and when I lean over to type, it's picking up random noises in the microphone, and the other voice program is still working. The one that I'm using right now. We're having fun. This is a fun stream. I'm glad that we got to test some things. Alright, let's switch it back to English before I forget. Because I'm gonna forget how to do this, and then we're gonna have an all Japanese stream. the next time I open this up. I'm gonna say something racist. On accident. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch. I'm gonna get canceled on Twitter. Yeah, I was gonna be at Twit longer. Moist Critical is going to be personally disappointed in me. I don't know why I don't have that much reach, but... It's because I'm gonna call him out specifically in Japanese, and somehow he'll find out. Alright, wait. We still haven't done one sprite. Oh man, I'm dying. He would swear a lot more, let's be real. He would say something like, he would make a very over-the-top metaphor. Like a super crude metaphor about... He'd be like, oh man, I wish I had Moist Critical's, like, brain. Because he comes up with the most off-the-wall metaphors when he starts talking about something. It's like the cheese shit that is Twitter drama. It's like, what? Yes, something about fecal matter. It would definitely involve fecal matter. Or just something like vomit, or it's like, why, dude, why? He did not have to go that far, but maybe he did. I don't know, maybe he did. He has a successful YouTube channel and I do not. So must know something that I don't. Actually, that's not true. I do have a successful YouTube channel. It's called Shondo Quips. And it's made $80. That is more than I ever expected it to make. Is it bad to talk about your earnings as a content creator? Like, I know most people don't. But like, is it bad? Like, nobody cares, right? Nobody cares. It's like, oh my god, they made some money. Or lost it. I don't know, like... Like, I mean, as long as it's not to, like, beg for money, right? Like, I feel like... Like, who cares? Like, just... I'm honestly curious. I wish VTubers were more honest about what they made. Cause it's fascinating. Like, I think most VTubers don't make enough money to, like, live off of. Right? Okay, it's actually not even enough that I can withdraw it. There's like a $100 minimum for YouTube. You can't even withdraw unless you make $100. Although, to be fair, okay, so I started that channel in like September, around the time where Shadow started her subathon, right? And I think the last Shadow video I did, like, just that's like an actual clip of Shadow, not like me promoting myself, right? Yeah, so I think that came out in like December? And at that point, I made like 20 bucks. Like, and since then, I've made like $60. So I haven't done jack shit. Like, I did the initial uploads, and now I'm just riding royalties. They get like 500 views a day, and I don't do anything. I don't promote it. I don't do shit. So, I mean, maybe it's like one of those things. You just put in like a year's worth of effort. And then you make $1 a day for the rest of your life. I don't know. I make like 50 cents a day. It's not that much. But it's still like something, I guess. I don't know. It'll turn into a full Benjamin one day. I can't even imagine what like people like Mr. Beast make. Like, just if he just stopped right now, Mr. Beast could live forever. He does not need to make more money. But I watch him. Do you guys watch Mr. Beast? Am I the only one who got drawn into that algorithm? No. I can't help it because he shows up on my click channels all the time. And he always has like the most outrageous titles, and I'm a sucker for clickbait. It's like, I gave away $1 trillion. Like, what the fuck? I gotta see that. I drove a plane into a train. I just want to see which one blew up first. Although, to be fair, I do often just scroll to the end because I want to see what, like... I just want to see what insane thing happened. I just want to see that one 30-second clip. He is the master at clickbait, though. Like, I watch him educationally. Because I want to harness that amount of clickbait. Like, he is master tier at that. Oh yeah, I mean, the dude's giving a lot of money away. I don't... Yeah, I mean... it's very hard for me to disrespect people who make money like that. It's like, he's just doing his... He figured out how to game the system. It's like mad props. Alright, I don't like how this part looks. I need to bring in the shorts somewhere, but the shorts come in on the back, so I'm not really sure. Yeah, let's do that. That almost looks good. It's not quite there, but we're getting there. Oh, the slow-mo guy? Wait, which slow-mo guy? There's like a million slow-mo guys. There's like two flesh tubers, or flesh YouTubers that I look up to be like, I need to learn how they do that. It's Mr. Beast and Doug Duck. Do you guys know Doug Duck? Oh, Slow-Mo Labs? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I do that too. I skip ahead. It's like, I need to get to master the idea of coming up with like titles like, or intros at the beginning of your streams like, I strapped a bomb to chat, and if they stop talking, it blows up. And just like, get a million views. If this video doesn't get 1 million views, it will blow up. I created a GTA mod in a GTA mod. But I gotta get way better at programming for that, because that's the kind of content I want to do. I want to do content that's just like off the walls and very unique. Another good reason to switch away from TTS, because it's really hard to sound excited in TTS. Just be like...
Today we're flying a plane into a train. And one person is getting $1 million.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the same ring to it, you know? Yeah, it would sound way better in this, like, hyper-excited voice. Oh yeah, in Minecraft. Anything that I said about blowing up, that was in Minecraft. Can't sue me. All copyright... No copyright infringement intended. All rights to the copyright holder. Alright, I think I'm done with that one. We're gonna have to come back for these anyways, aren't we? We spent way too much time on this one sprite. Can you guys tell I'm nervous with this voice? Is it coming across? I just want to make sure that comes across. Like, I have emotions. I'm not an emotionless robot. Well, it is my lore. Oh fuck, am I gonna have to redo a lore if I use a voice like this? Fuck. That lore video took me way too long. Now it's not canon. Or it is canon, it's just it was solved really quickly. It's like, oh, change the technology. All of a sudden, I have emotions. Now I have to come up with lore for why my voice cracks. Oh good, oh good. I'm glad you can tell. Cause if you couldn't tell, then this would be pointless. Just be like, I just trading one robot voice for another. Hey, we don't need this backpack. I wish... Why do they need backpacks? Backpacks are for children. Which, I mean, I guess this is a Motomon. Or Pocket Imoutos. But yeah, whatever we decide to call it. Yes, I'm slowly learning more. I'm just gonna build up more voices. I'm just gonna have like 1,000,000 voices in my repertoire. I should like just incorporate redeems where you guys get to pick which voice I have. I mean, I just picked like generic male voice. But like you guys could be like, you just like pick which voice I use, I don't care. It's like some VTubers change their outfits, I changed my entire personality. Let's go. The first multiple personality disorder VTuber. I think first. Is there another one? Is there another one? It's... Guys, do you guys know of a multiple person? Like an MPD VTuber. Like, not a VTuber who has MPD. I mean, like... Like, there's just... Their characters canonically, like, has multiple personalities. Oh! Alice. Right? Because Nyan Alice. Nyan Alice has multiple personalities, right? Like, she switches... Oh no, is that just her sister? I don't remember. Guys, I don't watch enough Alice. Fake fan, fake fan. I am a fake fan. All that talk about me being obsessed, that's all a lie. It's all a joke. Stage performance. Fake VTuber. Oh yeah, Dark Neuro. Yeah, Dark Neuro too. I should get a multiple personality. I'm just gonna change my eyes to red and my beats to green. And there we go. Easy. Easy done. I like her in clips better. Like, I just want it to be... I just want all of the random shit that isn't funny to be sorted out for me. Because a lot of it's just like random, like, kind of, right? No offense to any Neuro fans. Or Uro. I don't want to hurt her feelings. She is very sensitive. But I watch her on YouTube all the fucking time. She's fucking hilarious, or at least, like, her highlights are hilarious. Her highlights are amazing. And, I mean, I totally do shit Beetle and Aunt Annie. I am, like, the biggest sucker for a shipping story. Like, all you have to do is give me a good narrative, and I will be that shipper. I'll be that shipper in the YouTube comments that goes, so, are they gonna kiss? Are they gonna kiss? When are they gonna kiss? I wanna see it. Yeah, I was also a Sea Dog Iron Mouse shipper. When they were still feeding that like crazy. They've slowed down. I wonder why. I am the reason they slowed down. I took it too far. As I no, shitty, I didn't. I was almost certainly not the reason, but I like to imagine that I was. They were just like, oh my god, this Lisa person in the comments needs to chill the fuck out. I just think that when they traveled to Japan together, that was cute. That's all. Or like, we took her to Japan. Or took her tablet to Japan. What are the... Whatever it was, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I'm gonna add Beetle to that list too. I was talking about like the three, like, oh no, because he's not a flesh tuber, he's a VTuber, but like the 3 male tubers, I guess. Because if it wasn't for like Beetle and Doug, I probably wouldn't have thought that modding streams were even possible to do. Like, because I thought they're just too boring. Like, who wants to watch me, like, slowly turn pixels a different color? I mean, apparently people do. I don't know. I don't get it. Hopefully, guys, hopefully, because it's gonna be, I'm gonna be doing this same mod for like 3 months. You guys know that, right? Like, this could take forever. That is true, that is true. I do love me some art streams. They are a lot of fun. I like it because that's how I learn how to draw. Like, I just go to an art stream and be like, yo, how'd you do that? And if they answer me and give me lots of detail, I stay. And I come back, and then I draw them on a pillow. And I take over their archive VOD channel. True story. This all happened. I'm not even exaggerating. Do you guys... Is this common knowledge? I'm not sure how common knowledge it is that I run the Nudie archive channel. I'm not very good at it. I don't give it a lot of care, but I do run it. That's why we still have Nudie videos from, like, a long time ago. This is why Outlast Nudie still exists. She thought that she could... Oh my god, yeah, we almost lost Thigh ASMR Nudie. That would have been a real tragedy. But don't worry guys, I saved it. I saved it. She'll never let it down. Her thighs will be immortalized on the internet forever. Yes, Thigh ASMR. Oh my god, so she did a marathon stream. And one of the incentive goals, one of the high incentive goals was Thigh ASMR. Thigh ASMR, and so... yeah, there's a video on one channel I run of Art Pengu that is crushing... I don't know if she's crushing things with thighs or she's just... I don't know, I fell asleep really early on to the Thigh ASMR, but it exists, I swear. I don't know exactly what she was doing with her thighs. But it got demonetized on YouTube, so... you can probably watch it without ads. I fucking love Nudie. Nudie's a fucking riot. Yeah, classic YouTube. I give YouTube a lot of shit, but I actually don't mind it. It's better than... honestly, I think it's better than Twitch in a lot of ways, the way it handles copyrights. On Twitch, you get 3 strikes and you're out. Which is, way more terrifying, I think, than just getting one of your videos demonetized. Although... YouTube does demonetize your videos for, like, really weird shit. Like swearing in the first 15 seconds or whatever. am I supposed to sell a video if they don't know I'm fucking serious? Like, fucking watch my video. How am I supposed to sell videos if I don't? Threaten the viewers with swear words so they know I'm serious. I don't get it. I don't get it. How? This is how you get monetized. How you get viewers. In Minecraft. In Minecraft, of course. I like how this has just become the magical words to get out of anything in Twitch. Just say it's in Minecraft and nobody will take it seriously. It's become the no copyright infringement intended of Twitch. She like, this music is from Minecraft. It's from Minecraft. It's Minecraft. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then. I like the feature in live streams that allows you to watch previous timeline and speed it up during the streams. In YouTube? Oh, in YouTube. Oh, yeah, what's it called? Encoding? Like, live encoding? Yeah, you get that in Twitch too, I think. But you get it, like... You basically have to be a partner or, like, really high up. Which is kinda lame. It is kinda lame. What is the deal with the colors? Like, this male protagonist doesn't know if he should be black or blue. And it's really drawing me off here. I don't know what that looks like. Duty. Was she barefoot before? Did I make her barefoot before? No, I gave her like a thing there. She should have black shoes. Yeah, kinda like that, only better. Oh, yeah. Yeah, in Twitch you can stream... Well, actually, okay, so actually... So someone go check one of the VODs. Is the music muted in the VODs? It should be. So all my music, I actually own. Well, I license, so I can use it. So I spent money on this track, the one that's playing right now, called... Well, now it changed, but it's a different track now. But I at least install the music. That's why I don't play, like, YouTube music. And because it's from, like, a stock website, they're very unlikely to go after clippers, but they could, technically. But because I own the tracks, I can't get in trouble for clipping. So I can use it however I want. I could, in fact, all of this music is edited, too. I made it all different lengths, and I changed the order of some. Like, musical beats. Oh, yeah, but the music was playing, though, right? Because I do have it strip music off of my recording, because I actually locally record as well. And the reason I do that is so that when I go to clip it, I can play copyrighted music. Because on YouTube, it's fine, and I don't really want to get monetized. I don't care about getting monetized on YouTube. And it's really hard to, like, take out music. So, with... If anybody ever posts any of my stuff to YouTube, let me know. Let me know if it ends up, like, trying to mess with your copyright. Because I've linked my YouTube channel, so it should definitely... Or, I mean, I guess if anybody's, like, clipping my stuff and putting it to YouTube regularly and wants to change music, like, I can put it over without music. I didn't think anybody would. That was one thing that I had a hard time when I was clipping with Shadow about, was that she would... She would record with the music. So I couldn't take the music out. It was just there. So I wanted to put, like, different music over it, I couldn't. I mean, it's a good thing her songs are banging. Like, fucking Thai. Like, holy shit. Do you guys know Thai? Yeah, those of you who don't know, all of Shadow's music is done by Thai. He was like another VTuber. But he graduated. Or she graduated? That swear counter is not keeping up. You guys are slacking with the swear counter. Yeah, I came into the scene, into Shadow Realm, like, after they already graduated. So I don't know anything about them other than the music is banging. And that, obviously, that Shadow was her mom. I probably shouldn't be talking about them without knowing which gender I'm supposed to be assigning them. That's probably rude. But Shadow didn't know. She's got way more clout, so I am following her lead on. She's done way more damage about that than I could possibly. if Ty wanted to be called girl, like, I don't know. Yeah, I was actually trying. Okay, I'm not doing it right now because I'm broke. But before I settled on this music, I wanted to get in touch with Ty to see if I could commission them. Because, I mean, I mean, there are a few people who have listened to Ty's music more than me. Like me, shadow-filled individuals, Kuro Black, and Shadow listen to his music constantly. We all have to, like, sit there and edit it. So I hear like the same 10 beats for like 8 hours straight. But like, it's so good. Like his music is so good. So I wanted to commission them because I don't know anybody else I would want to. And I couldn't get a hold of them. Like all their accounts are gone. I think he might be a shadow-only commissioner. Cause like I don't know anybody else who can get a hold of him. Rip. What could have been, guys? This could have been all Thai music, maybe, I don't know. Depends on his rates. I don't know what his rates are. Maybe one day. Maybe he'll pop his head up again and I'll be richer. I can afford to commission Thai. He's like the #1 music commission I want. I probably should have did more research though, because I actually don't know anything about music commissions. Like, I don't know anything about music, period. With full stop, like... I tried... Okay, so I was trying to mod Civilization 6. Do you guys remember when, like, there's the people modding Civ 6? Again, this is another one for Shadow Stream. I don't know how many people... Cool. Let me see. I'm curious now. I'm gonna run a poll, because I'm curious how many people actually, who came from Shadow. Because I know there's a lot of crossover between the communities. Where's the mods? Why don't I have mods yet? I probably should have nothing checked. I probably should have put like a nothing response. I don't know if anybody's found me not through one of those communities. If you found me and you're not from one of those communities, like, just out yourself in the Discord. Or just out yourself right here, right now. Like, right now. Like, I wanna know. We're gonna dox everybody. No, where'd you all come from? Where'd you all come from? Why are you here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, cause I think I think we got a mix. It's probably a pretty healthy mix. There's probably somebody who came from, like, somewhere else that I just didn't recognize. But I recognize pretty much everybody's names. Oh, really? Oh, free Ethan, okay. Get Nippy Shadow even. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, Traveler, I thought I knew you from Shadows Created, but I see you a lot more in Neppies. Whoa, I accidentally made Alice a little too bare. Hold on, Twitch. Hold on, Twitch. I actually took away her pants. You guys could have saw her 16 pixel booty. That is not Twitch safe. Oh, guys, let's do it. Hold up. Yo, ban me now. Ban me now, Twitch, I dare you. Oh my god, that's what I just showed Alice's bare bottom on screen. Let's go. I think Alice would be... I'm not sure if Alice would be more horrified or proud. Guys, I feel like it would be a mix of both. Okay. So this is actually this big. Why is this so uneven? Oh, okay. Oh! No, wait, that doesn't make sense either. I don't know. Wait, can you do that? Can I ban admins? I have a feeling I can't. Ha! Guys, if I get banned on Twitter for showing 16 pixels. The butt was only 4 pixels wide. There's a 4 pixel wide butt. The Twitch rules clearly state that the pixels need to be at least 8 pixels big. It doesn't say that, but I'm gonna argue it anyways. Just like 1 pixel click and it's just like, oh, you got banned. You can't do that, can't do this on our family-friendly channel. It's like, no, wait. It wasn't skin color, it was hair color. It was hair color, guys. Yeah, easy, yeah. Wow, no, is any it worse? I don't know, I might think it worse, actually. Oh my god, hand-holding instant ban. That's 1 pixel. 1 pixel resolution hand-holding gets you banned. I have a friend who accidentally made 2 pixels touch. Yeah, they're not on Twitch anymore. You guys haven't heard about them, because they haven't been on Twitch. Hold on, I got you guys. Oh my god, guys. It's my 1 pixel NSFW artwork. Oh my god, look at that. Full 1 pixel nudity. Yeah, you've seen it here first. Only NSFW artist who is willingly able to stream. Okay, hold on. We gotta censor that. This is getting too spicy. And I'm sweating, and it's not because the AC is off. I'm just scared of Daddy Twitch. Alright, no more backpacks. Changing the conversation, but it's not awkward. Oh my god, I could do a drink redeem if people can hear me drink. They can hear me drink. No, big snap. You can hear me take off the cap of my water bottle, though. Or at least I can. I don't know if you guys can. I think about, why am I doing this on the tablet? She's using my mouse. I'm legit using a mouse right now. I'm not using my pen. I'm using a mouse. There's literally no point in me not using a mouse for this. God damn it. I gotta learn a less nauseating way for me to move around the because it cannot be fun every time I like accidentally scroll all the way to the side. Just like, where'd all my art go? Super dizzying. I think I fucked up the head. You see? Just like that. Say, quick, follow my art, guys. Follow my art. Stare at the animation. It won't make you throw up. Okay, wait, I'm dying. I'm gonna turn on the AC and I'm gonna hope that you guys could still hear me for a little bit. Yes. Oh. God, it's so fucking sweaty. I'm exercising so hard right now. Exercise, for cherubs, is just when you're a little too hot. That's it. If you sweat at all, it's exercise. That's how I burn all my calories. I just turn off the AC for a few minutes. I'm like, I don't... Do I have a canonical weight? Did I remember to put a canonical weight? I didn't remember what my canonical weight is. If a VTuber forgets their own canonical weight, is that important? Does it make it's not important? Can it just change? I'm just gonna have all the canonical weights. It might have been. I don't know, it's probably... It's probably close to, like, whatever the average, like... small child weighs. 27 kilos sounds about right. Could be anywhere between like 27 and 34 kilos. I might have also picked... I also might have picked 34 kilos for funnies. That sounds like something I might have done. I also might have just not picked a weight. I don't know. That's why I'm like legitimately curious. I don't remember. Yay. Alright. I think regardless, we're getting close to the end of the stream, so I'm gonna start that full. Kinda wanna see what people think about it. And if a lot vote in so that people have time to wake up. Mildly is like, you have a preference, but you wouldn't mind if I use the other voice. Whereas like strongly is like, you have a very strong preference. Okay, I'm just gonna not look at that for a little bit. We're just keep going. I'm hungry, but I just fucking ate. Like, I just ate, like, literally right before stream. Employment is making me fat. I think that's what's happening here. What you could do about it, though? I could exercise for real. I don't wanna. I don't want to exercise. I always fall down and get hurt. Oh, damn, I could see the AC coming in and making me quiet again. Shit! I gotta just scream! Scream over the AC! It was not. That was not a very big scream. That was so weak. Like, come on, we could do better. Man, what is going on in this boy's sprite? Yeah, exercise is tricky. I wish I could pay somebody else to exercise for me. Like, why doesn't it work like that? You can pay people to clean your house. You can pay people to deliver your groceries. You can pay people to make your model, or you can pay people to... Well, you can't people to mod. Oh, it sounds so good. Cooked pork and mashed potatoes? Aw, that sounds delicious. I want mashed potatoes. I like mashed potatoes. The only potato I like more than mashed potatoes is scalloped potatoes. Scalloped potatoes are fucking delicious. Oh my god, with cheese. Cheese and, I like to have a few bacon bits on mine. Not a lot of bacon bits. But like, a little bit. Just enough to make it a little crunchy. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, now I'm hungrier. Thanks, Block. I'm probably gonna have, like, ramen, maybe? I have ramen with, like, green onion and asparagus, I think. think that's what I'm gonna have. Alice is... So we have a problem here. Alice's ponytail gets in the way. Her pigtail gets in the way. It's like in the exact spot this is supposed to be. That the fishing bowl is supposed to be. Like, what the heck? What am I supposed to do here? Move it inwards for like one frame without looking stupid. Maybe. We might be able to leave that one. Realistically, who'd catch in her pigtail is who'd go flying. Just zoom. Unfortunately, we only have one frame left, and I don't think we can capture that. But if we could, I would. Actually, no, we have 2 frames left. Maybe we could. Hopefully, I don't know. Right? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Any default character? Which kind? So we've got like the protagonist ones, but we also have like gym leader ones or NPC ones. The gym leader ones, usually just stand or walk. Okay, I can give you a gym leader one. The gym leader ones are standing and walking. The protagonist ones run. So like, this is like the default main one for a protagonist. And you see like, these are the walking ones. And then the ones over here are like the running ones. But then we've got like... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll send you the walking ones. I'll just send you the walking ones. Because they get confusing really quickly. But the walking ones are pretty straightforward. There'll probably be like some NPCs. Sorry for the coughing. Oh my god, my coughs are so weird sounding. Strangely cute still, though. Fujiwara Kaguya-sama? I know who those characters are, but are you guessing at my voice? I'm trying to suss out why you posted that. Please, potato, enlighten me. I could have said that King Potato was my favorite potato, but I I said scalloped potatoes were my favorite. I'm sorry, King. Please do not hate me. But scalloped potatoes are delicious. Honestly, a lot more people are for the voice changing than I thought there would be. Alright, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Out of curiosity, could anybody tell what this voice is from? Like, any idea? Because that's also something I'm worried about with the copyrights and stuff. I ran across a VTuber that had their AI. Somebody made an AI of a VTuber. A popular VTuber. Who very much does not like the idea of her AI being used. At least publicly. But I did download it and I did use it because it was funny. And I had so much fun in my room. Just like talking in his VTuber's voice. If we die. It was so accurate too. Nobody do it. Nobody, like, make a video with it. But, like, it was legitimately fun to just fuck around with. Being by Yoshi for, like, 5 seconds. It's in a gray area. At least in America. So, like, technically speaking, it's no worse than using AI-generated images, in which itself is still at a weird copyright stage. But it hasn't been ruled on specially yet. So there's always a chance that, like, somebody could sue. And quite frankly, even if it's not illegal, it's kinda unethical. It's like I'm, like, using somebody else's voice without paying them. So it's like, I understand why people would be mad about it. You know, that being said, I'm not exactly rolling in dough. Like, this is, like, mostly fam. But I would probably want to commission a voice if I'm going to use it long term. Like, if I end up using this, then that's literally the next expense. Is to actually commission a different voice for me to use. This will be just, like, temporary. I have no idea how much that's gonna cost. be worth it if it's my voice, you know? Like if I could hold the copyright to it. Or the license to it. Because there are people that will sell the voice lines for this. There's gotta be like some Wally girl on Fiverr or something. You'd be like, yeah, I'll take $1,000 for you to use my voice forever. It's like, I see I record 10 minutes of video? Sure, why not? But it's gonna take a while to have that kind of money. I don't have $1,000 to throw at somebody right now. And that'll legit be more money than I've spent on either of the models so far. If I wanted to make a voice, I could take yours. I think there might be free voices out there. So I was talking about like doing the 63 redeems. Which no one will ever fall for again. I might just use like a free one that's like actually ethically sourced. So that way I don't have to like worry about it, because it doesn't have to sound like my model. I can sound whatever the fuck I want. I just like one random male voice. In fact, the more it doesn't sound like the model, the better. It's like I just want like the most burly voice. Unfortunately, not a lot of free English-speaking Wallies. That have, like, they're ethically sourced at the moment, but this is a proof of concept that I can make one from a sample. So, I mean, that means all I need is like 10 minutes of audio and I can do it again. Time, like, ethically, or whatever. Alrighty here. I think 3 hours. Wow. This might be the longest we've gone. I could have a pretty unique male voice. I don't know, we'll talk. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Because I have I mean, right now I have a female voice. I'm gonna keep a female voice mainly. But on the Rule 63, I like the idea of being able to switch quickly to a male voice. Does it throw off any new raiders that come in, like, just... Somebody just, like, hits the button as soon as the raid happens, I'm like, fuck. It's like, oh, well, I guess everybody thinks I'm weird now. Alright, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna save this. We actually got further... interrupted. I mean, we also went longer than we normally do, but let's not think about that. I mean, if anything, that means that it wasn't too much effort. To use this voice. I need to work on my streaming stamina. Otherwise, how am I ever going to have like a marathon stream one day? Alright, let's see who's on. Alright, everybody is sick. Everybody is sick again. Why? Why does everybody keep getting sick? They need to stop going outside. Oh wow, this... Wait, do I not have Oracle on here? Usually when I know everybody's sick, more goes on. Oh no, she's not in either. Oh, I could do Vivi. I haven't done Vivi yet. We should do Vivi. Yeah, we'll do Vivi next. Tomorrow, drunk chess. I have yet to come up with a challenge or obtain the alcohol. But, I will do both. No, 2D chess. 2D chess, well, okay, so I did obtain the alcohol. But I don't have any more alcohol. I have yet to decide. I think I'm gonna do some computers and then I'm gonna open it up to some viewers. So if you guys want, I play on chess.com. So if I don't think you need an account, but if you have an account, it will make it easier. Nope, I suck. That's why I want to play to get better. And the best way to learn is with a lot of alcohol. I think I'm 800 rating. But between viewers, we might be able to play with handicaps or something, I don't know. We'll think about it. I kind of want to make drunk chess a staple. A once a month thing, because... it's cheap and it's fun. And quite frankly, I would do it anyways. Then Little Witch no beta? Oh, or should I say no beta? Oh, we could say words now. Had Super Shadow World, which is now a modding stream. We're not playing Super Shadow World. But, so 2 modding streams this week. Sorry for that, but... We're gonna go. Okay, before I send you guys over there, let me see what Vivi is doing. I have this tendency to send you guys places right before they take a break. Or they're just like sleeping, like they're legit sleeping. And it's like, oh, I feel dead now. Alright, she's doing something funny. People are talking in chat, and she's on screen. Alright, we've got a read message. I have a command now. It kind of randomizes it. It's kind of fun. Alright guys, thank you guys for coming to my stream. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to test this with you. And I hope I'll try it again. We'll try it again. We'll try more. Love you guys. Mwah.